So when you're doing these angles, don't just try to like, oh, I think it's, let me guess, the line doesn't really reach, it's kind of hard to see, but please don't just guess on what the measurement is. What I need you to do, and if you have a sharpened pencil, it works best. Lead pencils are your best friend when it comes to this because it's a thinner line, so you're not adding any degrees. With the wooden pencils, sometimes you get to add degrees, so be careful. Take your time extending your lines. Extend. It takes an extra 10 seconds, but it actually makes your math easier. Now, do you guys see right there where the two lines meet? That's where your dot is. So this is where my dot is. It's not there. You can add it. Why do I maybe recommend adding the dot? Because the dot is where the backwards T goes. So we're reviewing from yesterday. So this dot is where the backwards T go. I'm going to put it on top of my backwards T where the number 2 is. This extended line that I have now, I can see that it goes perfectly where the 0 is. So this is 0 degrees. So right here, it's nice and perfect. And look how my line now is easily seen, right? So I can kind of zoom in, and I go here. I'm going to use the inside numbers, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? Do you guys see how it's 50? Then I'm going to like literally zoom in with my head, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then do you guys see this like extra little longer line in between the numbers? See how it's a little bit longer? That's your 5. So these little extra long lines in between are your 5. So you can go, okay, 50. Do you guys see how this extra little long line is right there? So that's 55. I would say that my answer here would be 56 degrees. So can you please all check to see how it's 56 degrees? I'm on the front side. I'm on the other side from compared to yesterday. So extend the lines. The hole should be on the left. Holes are on the left. And see how it's 56, 55 degrees? If you're off by 1, that's okay. If you say it's 50, oh, we're wrong. We're wrong. So if you say it's 58, nope. But if you say, Miss Emma, I think it's 55, I'm like, okay, that's okay. That makes sense. So can everybody put their protractor and see how it's 56? Make sure you extend the line long enough. Like a long. Make it super long. Extra long. And check to see. I see how she got 56. Or I'm going to raise my hand because the number I'm getting is 50. How in the world is she getting 56? So, once you saw 56, go ahead and do number 2. What's the first thing I want you to do for number 2? Extend the line. Please extend the lines. Please extend the lines. Okay, everybody pay attention. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. It's a new worksheet. Do I expect it to be done right now? No, but I don't expect you to be cleaning up either. This worksheet is like the next level. Why? Because these angles are all like weirdly angled. They're not like straight. You are allowed, I know this is going to shock some of you, you are allowed to rotate. Oh, you're not seeing mine. You are allowed, do you see how this one's like weird and this one's like a little off? You're allowed to move your paper to measure, okay? Because, okay, so Sophia, we're going to add the dot here, right? Now, when I put my protractor, do I just lay it like this? No, right? We have to make sure that one of the lines is on 0. Are any of the lines on 0? No. So one, you can rotate your paper or you can rotate your protractor. But before I do that, I got to extend my lines because I want to get the right answers and not anger my teacher because I did not do a straight line. It's not freehand, kids. You got to use a straight edge. Like so. Okay, so now I'm going to to rotate my paper and protractor. So I'm going to take my protractor, put it on the T. Okay, you see how this line's not at 0? So I got to rotate it. As I rotate, I still have the dot on the T. And sometimes I have to just readjust it a couple of different times. Dot, line. Okay, so notice, is my paper angled like it usually is? No, it's a little slanted. Is my protractor slanted? Yeah, everything's kind of weird on my desk, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to use my inside numbers. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. All right, what do you guys think? 100 and... Does it go past the 130? Yes. How many little lines?
3. 2 or 3? 2.
I'm going to go with 2. 132. Can you all see? Don't just write the answer. I want you to see it. I want you to see the 132. So you guys put it, extend your line, extend both of them. Can you go into the other box with your extended line? Yes, you can go into the other box with your extended line. Feel free to adjust your paper, move your paper around yourself. I would have it on a flat surface. Do we got more than 5 minutes? Yes. Oh, thank you. So feel free to move your paper. Feel free to extend your lines.
What numbers are we using? The inside numbers or the outside?
It depends on how you angle it. Where is the 0? On the left or the right?
Oh, right. On the